Common household outlet. Everybody knows what it looks like, and everybody knows what happens when you basically go to plug something in and the outlet rejects it. It basically vomits it right back out. It's a real pain. Or sometimes they just quit working. So something very easy to fix. And so I'm going to do a little video on exactly how to do that, and maybe show you something that you are willing to try. And it starts with the plug itself. That's a brand new plug. Outlet, interchangeable, for me at least. And the outlet itself is not all that complicated. When you pull it out, of course, it's going to have the wires are already going to be on there. But as long as you know some basic things about these, you can change this out for less than $1 and probably about 15 minutes of your time if you're slow like me. But basically, the first thing you do is turn off power. Go downstairs or upstairs or wherever your box is, and just go ahead and throw the main. If you're not comfortable with doing this, call an electrician. But the first thing you need to do is turn the power off. Then you come back up, plug something into it, like a nightlight or what have you. If you don't have a tester, and just to verify the power is off. More than likely, if you do get shocked from this, you're mostly just going to feel some discomfort. Unless you're standing in water or in a bathtub or what have you. It's still best to always deal with the power off. So that's the number one thing. Second thing is the wire coming to your plug is generally going to be what's called these 12-2. Could be 14-2. I've never understood why they call it 12-2 because there's 3 wires, but I'm not an electrician. So again, this is another public safety announcement. I'm not an electrician. This is how I do it. It's always worked for me, but use your own discretion. Anyway, only things you really got to know are that there's 2 ways to hook this wire to this plug. Now, if you take the other one off and put it back exactly like it was on there, it more than likely is probably correctly wired. But if you just know a few things about the wiring, then this makes it even easier and takes away some of the worries. 2 ways to plug this in. If you see there's screws here on the side, gold and white and green. And so that is the hot, neutral, and ground. I'll get back to that. The other way is there's holes on the back. On most of these plugs, you'll see these holes on the back. Those are called quick connects. And you basically just shove your bare wire that has been stripped to the copper, and you just shove them in. I don't recommend doing that. Generally, that's the ones that I have go bad where the plug just quits working. It's not from being wore out. It's just it's generally these quick connects will fail. So I never use these unless I just run out of ways to get wire in here, which is not that common. But all you simply do is just remember that the black goes to the gold, the white goes to the one that is not gold, and then the one without any kind of sheathing on it whatsoever is your ground, and that goes to green. Tighten down the screws real tight so that the wire is firmly in place. Make sure you have good contact. So if you need to strip back a little bit more of this protective coating, just to make sure that it does in fact hook on. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but basically so that it connects completely around the screw. And then screw it all down as tight as you can within reason. But that's pretty much it. You just connect the black wire is the hot. Whether you need to know that or not, it goes to the gold. So black to gold. White is neutral. It's called the neutral wire. It goes to the side that is not gold. And then the ground wire is the one that doesn't have any type of sheathing on it whatsoever. and that goes to the green wire here. And the grounding wire is always going to be offset. These will be always on one side or the other on these plugs, so that and they always do it such that you'll know which one is for the hot wire, the black wire. And then the ground can be up. I've seen them up here. I've seen them on this side. It doesn't matter. It's always going to be offset so that you know which one that is. That's pretty much it. I'm doing my this is my last plug or outlet, I know. This is my last outlet that I'm going to be putting up here in the shop. And I thought, well, that's something everybody knows how to do, but it may not be. I don't know. But nothing's more frustrating than to plug something into your outlet just to be rejected. Nobody likes rejection. So something easy, very cheap, doesn't take much time. Wiring from, and I'll do this, but this is a little bit more advanced. If you're wanting to add a plug, again, this is a little bit more advanced, but basically, if you see the how I was telling you, there's two here. So what you would do is you would wire one side of the wire coming in here, such that you've got the hot, neutral, and ground. The other wire that would come in here, you could add the ground to the existing wire, and then you've got an additional spot here for additional wire, and then this wire would run off and form and get tied into another outlet. I know that's a lot, but and it's way more complicated when it's not new construction. When you're doing that in a house, you've got to, of course, cut out the sheetrock. You've got a lot more involved with that. But just to change out a plug that is not working or is rejecting you, you don't have to be rejected anymore. Just replace it. Get a new outlet in your life. Anyway, that's just a quick tip, quick video on how to do something very simple that I'm hoping now everybody can do. Thanks, and new video every week. Sometimes I'll throw a bonus video if it's something that's just kind of like this. I may just throw that out there. But please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.